Hi, I'm Ryan Cunningham, and I'm going to show you how to solder. First, the materials that we need is first is 7/8 copper pipe, and we have a copper fit-in. This is also 7/8 to 90. And first material is we have sandpaper. Sandpaper is used to remove the moisture and the dirt off the copper pipe. And we have a reamer. The reamer is used after you cut the copper pipe. It has these like little shavings on it. It's used to ream these out, and it helps the flow of the liquid flow into the copper pipe without any turbulence. And now we have the copper cleaning brush. It's used to clean inside the fitting. Same thing, clean off the moisture and dirt inside the copper fitting. And now we have flux, the most important part. You cannot solder without flux. It helps protect the joint from heating and gets the oxidation out of the pipe. And this is optional. You need a pair of gloves to protect yourself from any burns. When you're soldering, the pipe is going to get hot, so you need to protect yourself from burns. And you need a pair of safety glasses because it's an open flame. When you're soldering, you don't want it to get into your eyes. So we'll put these on and get ready. And we have a paper towel. When you're done soldering, you want to wipe off any flux. Now let's get to torches. Right over here we have a propane tank. Propane's up to 500 degrees, and we have a tip that is used to light up from a striker. And right here we have MAP gas. MAP gas is up to 700 to 800 degrees, and this is a self-igniter torch. And right over here we have acetylene. Acetylene is up to 1,000 degrees, and for this demonstration we're going to use acetylene because we're using big pipe like 7/8. And this is a self-igniter as well. And let's get to soldering. Right over here we have Stay Bright. This has silver in it, and it's better for the cover because it has no lead in it. Right over here we have 95.5. Has no silver in it, but it's lead free. And right over here we have 50/50, which has lead in it, and it's really not that good. So for this demonstration we're going to do 95.5. Alright, let's get soldering. Alright, first you want to ream the inside of the pipe. You want to make sure you don't ream it downwards because you don't want it in the pipe. So ream it down and you can see all those shavings come out. Do the same for this one. After that's done, you want to get your sander and sand the copper pipe. And that's what it should look like. And we're going to do the same for this one too. Now that that's all done, we're going to take our cleaner brush and clean the inside of this fit-in. Clean the other side too. That should be what it should look like. Now we add our flux. You don't want to add too much flux to it because you don't want to make a mess out of it. Only put what you need on it. And just put it on. And do the same thing for the other pipe. So that's all done. Now we're ready to solder. Oh, it smells. Now we're going to put our gloves on. Now we get our solder. You want to unroll your solder. What I like to do, I like to put a hook on my solder so it gets all around. Now we have our assembly. Before you turn on, you want to do it a quarter turn. The reason why you want to do that is if there's an accident like the torch leaks or it catches on fire, you can quickly turn it off immediately. So let's turn it on. So that's on. Let's get started. Sorry, you want to move the torch around. You don't want to keep it in one place. Move it around. You want to tap it. It's not ready for soldering yet. Keep moving around. It's not hot enough. You gotta keep tapping it, see if it melts. Right there you can see it break up. You can notice that the flame follows the solder. Right over there. And now see the bottom one? Now you don't want to touch it right now. You can see it's on that silver like color. You don't want to move that at all. So you just want to wait till it kind of shapes to a nice dull shiny color. After that you want to take a paper towel and just wipe off any flux that's left over. Then you want to take your sander and sand it off. You can see like the color on the copper pipe. You want to clean that off. Clean this off as well. So after that's all cleaned off, you want to see right over here like a nice clean strong copper joint. You don't see any gaps, you don't see anything. And that's how you can tell you get a nice clean strong copper joint. And that is how you solder copper pipe.